Hey, it's me, Marty Lennartz. We're backstage at the Pitchfork Music Festival here in Union Park in the city of Chicago, and with three guys from the band Blitzen Trapper. We're with Eric and Marty and Brian. And welcome.
Yeah, it's
welcome.
good to be here, Marty.
It's always nice to see another Marty.
It's rare, and
there
it is
many
a pleasure.
Of us.
Yeah, there aren't. There aren't.
We're a very rare name. You know, remember the bicycles, and you'd have the little name, the name plate for the bicycle. There never was a Marty ever.
Why Marty and not Martin?
You know, Martin has a certain sort of uptight connotation to it.
Yeah.
I think Marty's Marty Party. It's like Marty.
Yeah. We're ready to go.
Same
We're ready
you?
to party
Same
at all
with you?
times. Oh yeah.
Feel the same way?
I don't know if you ever run into a guy, say in England, to a British guy, and he'll say, "So what's your name?" And you say, "Marty." Audie?
Yeah.
No, Marty. Okay, Audie. And then you finally have to just say, "No, my name is Martin."
And
Oh, right,
yeah,
Martin.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's the same with Spanish speakers who think that I have a woman's name. You know, say Marty. Yeah.
Hey, Marty.
It's just easier to say Martine.
I would just say, no, it's like Marty Scorsese. All right.
That shuts them up.
Well, here we are in Chicago, and this must seem more like Portland, at least as far as the weather is concerned.
Yeah,
in
it's
the summertime.
fantastic.
Kind of nice. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually, we're in a wind tunnel here. This is, we have our own little microclimate under this tent, so it's been pretty chilly. But so you guys just got off stage. How did your show go? How'd the set go?
It was good.
Felt
fun.
good.
Yeah, the crowd was really nice, and sound was good.
Yeah, it's always fun seeing you guys, and also listening to your record, because there's so much variety. I mean, you guys just bounce all over the place. The eclecticism of what you do is pretty thrilling to watch live.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Yeah. The album Fur, which came out last year, certainly one of my favorite records of last year, and many people's. It has such a classic sound to it. In fact, if that record was released or had been released, maybe in 1975 or so, that would be one of the records that would be always held up as like of that time, you know?
Yeah, there is kind of a time warp thing that happens somehow with that.
Yeah, like in that scene from Almost Famous when he's going through all the records. I think Blitzen Trapper would be in that box.
Well, thanks, Marty. That's a high compliment.
I like to think that if we had been this age or close to this age in this 75, we probably would have been palling around with John Denver.
Yeah.
I really
China,
think so.
yeah.
I really think so.
Have you guys ever covered Country Roads?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of,
informally.
sort of.
Informally.
You guys sing a killer version of the Three's Company theme, from what I understand.
We had never done that until just
Improv.
a second
Just
ago.
now.
Yeah.
It was you. Yeah.
It was me.
You
I
were the
inspired
missing
it.
ingredient.
Oh,
Figure it
someone
out.
right now has just minimized what we're watching online, and they're looking it up. They're looking.
You're right.
Please don't minimize
good.
us.
Run, don't walk
No, it's cool.
to your computer.
So you're working on a new record,
Yes.
and is that easy to do while you're on the road, while you're touring?
No, it's impossible.
Yeah. So you just sort of put it away for a while.
Yeah. I sort of just come back to it when I can. And, yeah.
Yeah. Now, are you recording it and working on it in the same place in Portland where you did the last one, in the Telegraph
No,
building?
I'm working on this one at mainly at our friend Mike Quickendall's studio at his house, which I recorded 2 of the tracks there for Fur, Black River Killer being one of them. And I like the sound, so I decided to do the whole record.
Well, Black River Killer was just released on an EP with some other songs. What are the songs that come along with it?
Well, those are kind of like outtakes from Fur, but more just. I mean, there was like 35 songs recorded for that record.
Really?
So they're just songs that we didn't put on there for whatever reason. Yeah.
When you record 35 songs for a record, how do you decide which ones make the cuts?
Very democratically.
Do you know those little black globes that have the liquid in them? And it's
It's called an 8
like,
ball. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Outcome
okay.
looks hazy.
Yeah, there's
Definitely no.
Yeah.
the arcane occult consensus building process.
Yeah.
It's the modern Urim and Thummim kind of thing.
Yeah. So when do you think that record may be finished, or
I
do
don't
you have
know.
a date on that?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's up in the air.
Yeah. Well, you guys are doing. You played here this afternoon at Pitchfork, and you're doing that double duty. You're playing also at the Empty Bottle tonight,
Yes.
which is where I saw you last time.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, that's a really nice
Were
room
you
to
at
see
the
you guys.
early show or the late show?
I think I was at the early show.
Okay.
Was it short?
It was shorter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, the late show was
Damn
really
that job in the
stretched out.
morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, so is that a difficult thing to do, to play in the afternoon and then outdoors and then do a club show?
We'll see.
Yeah. You haven't done it before?
No,
I don't think we have we.
Maybe not.
We're just
Not
creatures
really.
of the night, so for at least
yeah,
I am.
Day shows
so
are always a little.
day shows are
more
strange.
Difficult because usually we're driving or sleeping.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
After
it's fun,
midnight.
though. Yeah.
You know.
The main X factor tonight is that we didn't sleep very much last night at all.
No, we had to drive from Iowa City today.
Wow.
Yeah.
to get here at noon.
Yeah.
And,
And we played Iowa City last night. Yeah.
Yeah, this may or may not be happening.
I know.
time will tell. But the band we're touring with will definitely be there. So
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy them.
Yeah.
We don't remember who they are, but they should be there.
I can't even remember what day this is.
Well, Black River Killer is a song that is, well, I guess you could put it in the murder ballad
Yeah.
because it's about a serial killer of sorts. Do you have favorite murder ballads?
I mean, I think Little Sadie's my favorite one, and that's sort of the ultimate murder ballad because it goes so far back, and it's had so many versions done, and there's been so many changes, and it's a classic one.
The reason I'm asking you is that we have a charity here in Chicago. It's Rock for Kids, and they ask people to put together mixtapes that they put on an auction. And this year, the theme I'm thinking of doing is murder ballads. so if you could help me out on that
Kids
one.
love that.
Tell
Yeah.
them to go check out Clarence Ashley because
Clarence Ashley.
Clarence
yeah.
Ashley does
He does the definitive Little Sadie.
his Little Sadie is pretty definitive clawhammer banjo, and it just sounds dark and old, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
There's a tune by Pentangle. I've been listening to Pentangle lately. You know, Burt Jansch's folk rock band,
Mhm.
and I don't know the name of it, but it's a pretty awesome murder ballad. If you get their best of thing.
Oh,
you'll
and then
find it.
Towns has a few sort of murder balladish
Oh, yeah.
kind of songs too that are pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Is that one about the Banshee kind of character considered
that's
a murder
kind of
ballad?
That's a
yeah.
Nobody
ghost-
really dies.
That's a
It's
ghost ballad.
That's more
yeah.
sort of like a old mountain ghost ballad.
haunting
thing,
song,
Yeah.
nonetheless.
You know, you just mentioned Pentangle. Those bands of that era are starting to make a comeback. Pentangle and Steel Eye Span and an old Fairport Convention.
Have you ever
Ann
heard
Briggs.
of Trees?
Trees?
Yeah, impossible to find. No one knows about it. But Jimmy Page spent all of the winter of 1969, 1970 listening to these guys. And I think along with Jansch's stuff and some of the other obscure
Yeah.
stuff informed a lot of what became mainstream folk rock in the 70s.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, I mean, as the information gets more available, I think you'll see
Were they
some of
Americans?
the well springs. No, they're all British.
There was British.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll start to see kind of the roots of what everybody already knows about.
Right. Well, you know, you guys have a big day because you do have that other show we were talking about. So I just want to thank you for stopping by for a few minutes here.
Thanks for
No
having
problem.
us.
Thanks for
Yeah,
having us.
sure. And man, like I said, I really enjoy playing your record, and you know, all the best on the new one. And
Cool.
Fur will live on for many, many years, definitely.
Cool, thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
That's Blitzen Trapper. We're live backstage here at Pitchfork Festival. I'm Marty Lennartz on XRT.